if novel inventions such as this are to be found.
A fine thing, this. Leave it to me, Arisen. Why, Peru? Was at your leisure?
Always a pleasure.
Wearing armor all evening to my patients. There's all watching me.
Time to be heading home.
Feel unwelcome. Supper and a night's rest. All watching me.
What is it? Has something happened? You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
As soon as my shit's done, I'm off to the tavern.
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
I wonder what discoveries await us further in.
Well now, I'm a lucky man. Thought I was waiting here for naught. But when someone finally does come along, 'tis you. I've always wanted a real fight with you, one-on-one. Here's my chance. You're not holding back on me, are you, Sir Arisen? It was a rotten life. I'm not sorry to see it end. At least I went out fighting.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Arisen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
At last, we may confront the pretender to your title, Master. I hope the man's made his peace.
Let us see what you're made of!
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the Dogma of Dragons is unmade.
You could ne'er understand, Arisen.
You must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all.
Not enough. Cursed Arisen. You've doomed us all to a cycle. Anew.
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Intriguing. This then is thy will. must fulfill our charges. I, as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its safe chaos, great and surviving in such a world would be no sin. Shall not change with thy death, nor shall it change with thy consent.
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with benevolent hands and mouths. find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains, the vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth, and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine. Remember, Draconic blood flows. Then I bid ye farewell.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller...
Remember, draconic blood. Then I bid ye farewell.
I'd not say no to a cute hereabouts.
Both mind and body must be pure for prayers to carry.
If this experiment were to fail, perhaps this theorem will provide some insight.
What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
Come to think of it, did not Sir Raphaeus speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the sea floor shrine?
If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom. Heed your senses.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information, but as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master, how long I've slept. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
Well done, Master. This moment was a long time coming.
There is always room for improvement, after all.
Ah, that's right. I must fetch those papers.
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still... You are mighty indeed, Arisen!
not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
Give no quarter!
Very well, if I must.
Poison is working its evil effects upon the Arisen. Quick!
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, have you always pursued your...
The entire kingdom will soon be dyed that fell crimson. Should we allow purpose and creature to advance? I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I fear for the Arbor, yet it would seem there is far more at stake here. The very world is under threat.
Source of its power. Let us not miss this chance of striking.
I fear for the Arbor. It would seem there is far more at stake.
As you wish. Turn directly.
Weapon.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well. I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Behold! It moves! Though what impelled it, I cannot say. Go forth, Talos! May you strike down any dragon in your path!
The statue can be moved! It does not appear poised to attack us. Let us keep watch for the time being.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
collect them. You needn't trouble yourself.
The statue halted the cloud's advance!
Did the pawn within impel the statue to action?
That repulsive dragon made for a formidable enemy.
I only hope we do not meet another of its ilk. The sun's light has grown dim.
Ears pricked. It will be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone.
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed? I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
I can see where we need to go, but some fell power is blocking our way.
Paths are closed to us now on account of the dragon's descent shout. There's no other way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
Cut that out.
Bad or worse?
Think you stand a chance? You're dead wrong.
Principles unproven are as dust on the wind.
Any last words?
How'd you like that?
What to make of this? It hurt like this.
It seems this is the only way forward. Up we go. Sacrifice. A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us. Alas, a theory unproven is of little practical use. Fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh.
Hey, that! A fine display of spirit!
Few know the real nature of the dragon. There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction.
Grateful to you, Arisen.
What a singular creature. This would call the monsters forth. I should like to capture it and bring it back to the lab. There is much that might be learned from it. Why did you destroy it? The secrets we might have learned. Never mind. You've your charge, 'tis true, and the fiends appear to be falling back. But I trust you won't object if I take a sample of its remains. After all, your role is to save this world, and mine is to pursue its secrets. Go, do what you must. I will remain here and continue my work. Someday soon, I will lay bare the truth of this world. And on that day, I will slip the yoke of this broken order that rules us all.
I shall lead the charge! A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts!
Take that! Just a short rest.
Hang in there. Help will surely come.
For a moment I thought I'd met my end. That horn appears to be the source of its power. Let us not miss this chance to strike it. The Red Cloud's advance is halted. This reprieve may be a temporary one, but I'm glad for it all the same.
I see you do not relent. Your persistence is most intriguing. What is it that impels you, I wonder? Alas, would that the world had not come to this. For I am certain that your tale would have been a glorious one. Yet, 'twas not to be. You need only cast your gaze upward to glimpse the futility of your defiance.
A treasure chest! My mistake. It is merely another spot for gathering materials.